Have you ever woken up and felt like something was off? Maybe you misplaced your keys or a piece of furniture seemed slightly out of place. Now imagine waking up one morning to find your entire life has been subtly, yet fundamentally altered. This isn't the plot of a sci-fi movie. It's the real-life story of Lerina, a woman who claims she woke up in a parallel universe. It was a perfectly normal morning in July 2008. Larina, a 41-year-old professional from Spain, woke up in her own bed. But as she got ready for the day, she noticed small discrepancies. Her bed sheets were a different color. The pajamas she was wearing weren't the ones she remembered putting on. Shrugging it off, she went to work at the same company she'd been with for 20 years. When she arrived at her department, she couldn't find her office. Confused, she discovered her nameplate was on a door in a completely different section of the building, under a manager she'd never met. When she tried to explain the situation, her colleagues looked at her as if she were crazy. According to them, she had always worked in this new department. Panicked, Larina called her long-term boyfriend, Agustin, with whom she had just broken up. But the man who answered was a stranger. The phone number no longer belonged to Agustin. In this reality, it was as if their 6-month relationship had never happened. When she searched for him, she found he was still living in his old apartment, but now with a new girlfriend. Distraught, Larina went home and checked her personal belongings. Bank statements, receipts, and personal documents all seemed normal, but the major events of her recent life were erased. The new boyfriend she had started seeing after her breakup with Agustin. He was nowhere to be found. No emails, no texts, no trace of him existed. It was as if he had been wiped from her reality. Even her own family remembered things differently. They recalled a minor shoulder surgery she'd had, but she had no memory of it ever happening. Desperate for answers, Larina posted her story on an online forum, asking if anyone had experienced something similar. She described it as a dreamlike state, a day where everything was the same but different. She wasn't claiming amnesia. She had all her memories. The problem was, this new world didn't share them. Doctors and psychologists couldn't find anything wrong with her. There were no signs of a mental breakdown or any neurological disorder. Her story became an internet phenomenon, sparking countless debates. Was it a glitch in the matrix? A subtle slide into a parallel dimension? Or a complex, undiscovered form of memory loss? To this day, Larina's story remains one of the most compelling and baffling modern mysteries. She simply learned to adapt to her new life, forever a stranger in what was once her home. What do you think happened? Could we all be just one night's sleep away from waking up in a different reality? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more mysteries that will make you question everything. See you next time.